capital of Ghana, it's a day like all the others. Sunshine, busy crowds, plenty of fun. But it's a day that is also quite different from the others. For this day, June the 30th, 1960, marks a big and meaningful moment of constructive change in the long history of trading partnership, government and common experience that has bound Ghana and Britain so closely together. The change is made with due and dignified ceremony. That's how it should be. It's a time for looking to the future, to a Ghana that will stand ever more firmly on her own feet. The climax of Ghana's march to nationhood and full membership of the modern world. Governor-General, the Earl of Listowel, speaks the will of Britain and of Ghana. A joint will, formed by peoples who respect and know and understand each other.
Mr. Speaker and members of the National Assembly, I come to prorogue this Parliament and to bid you all farewell. By midnight tonight, the monarchy of Ghana will cease and a new republic will be born.
Republic. Yes, it's here at last. A time of excitement and celebration. A time of friendship.
Ghana, we now have freedom. Ghana, land of freedom. Soils of the brave and the sweat of their labors. Soils of the brave which have brought results.
Yes, a time of friendship. Friendship with the people of Britain, friendship among ourselves. Friendship with all nations that respect the equality of man. That's how it goes in Ghana. All who are able come to the capital for the celebrations. They come from everywhere. Kumasi, Tamale, Cape Coast, Ketokrachi, from big places and little places, from towns everyone knows about, from villages you've never heard of. Some of us travel in comfort, and some of us, well, in less comfort. But we all get here, in aeroplanes, trains, buses, mummy wagons, piled in lorries, by every possible means of transport. Unlike some places up and down the world when changes happen, there is no trouble here, no upset, no panic. Not the slightest sign of it, not the slightest reason for it. We've been looking forward to this big day in Ghana's history. We've been preparing for Republic Day, voting for it, agreeing with it, wanting it, and now it's here, and we are here too, right on time. VIPs arrive from the great capitals of the world. VIPs who don't come from the great capitals of the world, but from the villages and towns of Ghana, converging on Accra, coming for Republic Day. Leaders from fellow African nations. Here is Premier Mr. Foncha from the British Cameroons, along with Kofi and Kwesi and Kwame and many of their friends.
Your Excellency, do you now affirm your willingness to accept the high office of President of the Republic of Ghana?
I do.
The people of Ghana, having exercised their undoubted right to choose for themselves the means whereby they should be governed, and having named you as the first president in the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, it is my duty as the Chief Justice to call upon you to assume your high office by taking the presidential oath in the presence of the people here assembled.
I, Kwame Nkrumah, do solemnly swear that I will well and truly exercise the functions of the high office of President of Ghana, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to Ghana, that I will preserve and defend the Constitution, and that I will do right to all manner of people according to law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will. So help me God.
Then the long state drive to Flagstaff House through the streets of the capital thronged with happy cheering crowds.
Here, the standard bearer of the revolution, Brigadier Afrifa, having been appointed under the Constitution to the office of Chairman of the Presidential Commission, swears.
Do hereby, in the name of God, swear.
The Right Honorable Dr. K.A. Busia, Prime Minister of Ghana. He takes the oath of office.
Having been appointed the Prime Minister of the Republic of Ghana.
I, Ella Liman, having been elected to the high office of President of Ghana,
is entered and being led by the Mounted Constabulary driving.
I,
Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings,
Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings,
having been elected
to
the high office of President of the Republic of Ghana.
I, John Ajekum Kufuor,
having been elected to the high office of President of the Republic of Ghana, do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Some dancing, the national Adwa dancer by the name Nana Sewa. He looks quite young. Yeah. An expert when it comes to Adwa dancing. You know, very energetic, full of life, and very fast on her feet. And I believe the young boy is trying to
The coup d'etats which we had were unnecessary. Anytime we had a coup d'etat in Ghana, what you hear first and foremost was the problem facing the military, as they saw it. I really have no evidence of the general public funding a coup d'etat. What I can say is that there are circumstances where people jubilated. The coup d'etats were unnecessary. But I thought they also served or taught us a lesson, you know. So from 1992, people became fed up. You know, what have we gained as a nation from the coup d'etats? So when 1992 we were able to have a peaceful election, you know, then people thought, hey, you know, this offers a prospect for development.
Democracy, as I understand it, in a layman's point of view, is a change of government through election.
I think democracy itself is a process, and we are lucky that the founding fathers of the nation, that's how they began the nation.
I think we can sustain democracy by you know, trying to unify ourselves as one body, as one group, and then try to support whoever comes into government.
Because we've been living under military regimes for a very long time, psychologically that has also affected the populace of Ghana.
So the president, Mr. J.A. Kufuor, having a warm embrace from former President Jerry John Rawlings. President embracing, shaking hands with the people on the days.
Now we've been fortunate, it's back, and we are learning. And I think the trend, if we continue, then that means in future is going to be bright for us.
Democracy is a process, and certainly it is a process, and I think Ghana is going through that process. I think we've done a lot. You know, if you look at human rights, I think Ghana has progressed. If you look at press freedom, if you look at criticisms directed towards the existing, you know, the current president, you could be proud of the nation. Yeah, so you know, we've moved in a positive direction, but there's still a lot to do.
And it is a gradual process in the sense that if by and by we are able to change governments through the ballot box, which we have done, I think this is going to be the third time that we're doing. And if everything goes on successfully for the third time, the fourth and the fifth, it will be, how would I say, incorporated within the environment of Ghana to say that change of government is and should be through the ballot.
Those people we are going to elect should be people we trust, we think they really have the best interests of the country, who could really help with our development, and then we support them. In that way, everybody will be, you know, playing his or her part in the development of our country.
The only thing that we can do to support and sustain democracy in Ghana is 1, education, 2, education, 3, education. We will have to educate the people the principles of democracy. We have to educate the people that the power is the vote that you have.
The people's vote at the ultimate. That's what the founding fathers, that's what they taught us.
The main issue is what is best for the country, and then in those terms, we'll be able to, you know, try during elections, see to it to, you know, elect people who have the expertise, the knowledge to help build our country.
And one of the most important factors, I think, has been the role of civil society. And you know, when we talk about civil society, we're talking NGOs, we're talking about journalists, we're talking about the trade unions. We can even extend it to the chiefs, you know, and their subjects. And I think that in Ghana, we've been fortunate to have a locally developed civil society. So they have certainly played a role, you know, the least not being the remittances, particularly in periods when Ghana, you know, was going through, you know, severe hardships. Besides the money aspect, I think also that people have been, people outside Ghana have been forthright in terms of advising their relatives, with regard to the need for peaceful election, peaceful campaigns, and also resorting to peaceful means to address grievances. And I think that has been, it has been very, very important as a nation to have such a large group of people outside who have learned, how democracy, good governance is prevailing, in other countries.
It is a collective responsibility of individual, be a Ghanaian, to help develop Ghana. So it is for all of us to sustain democracy. And how do we sustain the democracy? We will have to sustain the democracy to the extent that the Constitution allows that every 4 years there has to be new elections. If there is no trust in the government, it's up to the people of that country to vote that government out. Nobody should come and overthrow the government through the barrel of the gun.
And I think Ghanaians are going to continue pursuing their democratic exercise by use of votes, people's power. That's what I'm calling the people's power.